it often results in either a bigger explosion or, you name it, a steel wall. Makuta Duncan is one such being. Because of his power, Makuta Duncan is one of the most dangerous beings that anybody can fight against. Why is this, I hear you asking? Why is this, I hear you complain? It's because Makuta Duncan knows everything about his target, or targets, or organization, and everything that he's infiltrating the moment he steps into a room. His brain is his brain puts him 12 steps in front of everyone. The only person who can beat him is the creator. That's because the creator required from Nightmare to get 10 steps ahead of Makuta Duncan. But that doesn't end there.
Yeah? What of it?
So, is it true bandits get, you know, real friendly with the wild?
You're an idiot.
Makuta Duncan wields the, as I've mentioned previous, and of course part 1 of this, wields the Dark Katana, and again I'll be going into dark weapons and light weapons in a separate video. But basically it is the Mark V version of the Dark Katana. To give you a basic overview, all dark weapons have 5 stages, 5th being the most powerful. The Dark Katana reaches Mark 10. As in this, I've made the Dark God Katana. Again, I'll explain that in another video. So other than Makuta Duncan's brain power, what makes him extremely powerful? Well, it's the fact that he has multiple different things working, and it is his advantage. Also, please note that yes, I am playing Skyrim. I'm also playing a modded version of Skyrim. And no, I will not share you my friggin' things in the description below. Can't, because these are mods that you're only able to access in Tamriel. What the hell? Manana. Shit. That is Clara Golden Glade. I'll wait for a bit.
Oh, Helga, there you are. Your special order from Hammerfell came in off the last Khajiit caravan.
Oh, good. I wanted to try that out as soon as possible.
Try it out. What would you need a leather
Working at the
harness
Rift
for,
Fishery
anyway?
is tough, but it puts
It's
some coin
a
in my
religious
pocket.
Makuta Duncan's got a thing that not even I would say you would want to mess with. And I do have to deal with, unfortunately, a bit of shitty frame rates, so...
To tell about it.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Yes, sirrah.
Makuta Duncan's photonic blood also holds a very big part of him.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Because of the photonic blood in his system, the photonic blood automatically cancels out a person, or persons, or beast, or whatever's abilities the moment they fight up against Makuta Duncan. This can be quite... especially if you rely heavily on using elemental powers or anything in between.
Need something?
Yes?
Yes?
How do I defeat Makuta Duncan if I was to fight him? You wouldn't get the ability to. Because Makuta Duncan is one of the 5 generals of the Order of Dragstone, he's constantly being shadowed by honor guards. These are drones that are built to foretell where their creator is, for instance. The creator has over
I don't owe you money,
1,600
do I?
drones following him at one time. God dang it. But it doesn't just end there. Because of these elite assassin, and honor guard elite assassins, and other variations, Makuta Duncan has one other drone that a lot of people forget to mention. The Lieutenant. Lieutenant, although being one of the last two builds of the elite battle drone, our battle drones, doesn't mean that he can't throw a punch or two. Especially when he's got his mouse mode activated. For those of you who don't know, Lieutenant's mouse mode makes him damn near indestructible. In fact, he has been known to take anti-tank rounds designed to kill tanks and completely shrug them off. But I'm not talking about Lieutenant, I'm talking about Makuta Duncan. One other thing I do get frequently pissed off about is people saying, oh well, and doing shit that literally doesn't make sense.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
Need something?
Makuta Duncan does do
This
something.
place has seen. Excellent. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it. I swear if I... In fact, I need to... You would... Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample
Yep, do that
he
in a
wants
moment.
us to identify and was willing to pay us well.
You here
for
for
it.
lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to... Hardly. My wife... Then there's Ingen Blackbriar. Well, the moisture... It all... Besides, I also... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Oh yeah, man, I forgot you do something. In a group I do not wish to mention, and I will actually mention them, a group called Bionicle, the Lost Roleplay, I think it is, yeah. Which they claim to be the official, they claim to be a continuation of the original story when they aren't. They're not even anywhere near close. They have resulted in Makuta Duncan being turned into a mango and consumed.
Be careful.
Yes,
The
goodbye.
road to Shore Stone could be
It's
dangerous.
a fine day with you. I'm a Master, my errant formulas have cost... To restore... Am I sensing that you may be interested in... That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Perfect. This is just what I needed. Good. My experiments are at a critical... Ah, yes. Excellent samples. Thank you. Yes. I feel free to take what you need from time to time. I was... If only my mother would let me. I would make her proud.
Anyway. The reason Makuta Duncan cannot be turned into a mango
My
is
experiments
for
continue
one
to go well
thing.
thanks to you. How can I return the favor?
Need something?
Due to one thing that stops them. MD's photonic blood, because MD would see this as MD's photonic blood would see this as an assault directly to that and cancel it out. Well, they automatically do. And the fact that you cannot try to outmaneuver, if you try to outthink, outprocess, and try to outmaneuver plan Makuta Duncan, he's already created 30 to 40 different backup plans in case his original plan of attack doesn't go according to plan. Meaning, you cannot catch Makuta Duncan off guard. The only way to really confuse him is by continuously changing your combat style. You go from mid-range to close range to long range to close range to mid-range to long range to long... And go between long range and keep doing that, Makuta Duncan will eventually work it out. It doesn't often have to let him worry about it, but... Oh, wow. Neat.
Fight.
Hmm?
Kill him.
Makuta Duncan is very dangerous, but how is his fighting styles? Makuta Duncan knows, as I've mentioned in part 1, yeah, he knows every single fighting style, every single known and unknown one. Yeah. But today I'm going to be talking about his kills. These are the individuals, and notable people who Makuta Duncan has killed, and who live eternally in the Dark Katana, forever powering it until Makuta Duncan is no longer required to be of service to the Dark Katana. First of all, I don't know what's happening with this. We'll start off with when he was back as Makuta and just acquired the Dark Katana. A being named Gorak was a massive Skudai and served Junak, well, the raccoon. Dracoon didn't particularly enjoy that and had made it and actually exiled him many years prior. It was later found out that this person was, by the way, the person responsible for stealing Makuta Duncan's weapon meant for the Order of Matanui.
Help!
Makuta Duncan's, after he was slain, he was the first person in it. Now we're going to get onto other people's mocks and why they have deserved to be in this. Dronax. Dronax is a character belonging to a person on PS over on the Lost Group, who claims to be on the same level as Makuta Duncan, but is in fact far weaker and far more pathetic as a character. Dronax betrayed Makuta Duncan Makuta Duncan saw Dronax's use dry up after the Battle of Octavian 4. A planet in the Garganuk galaxy near the Turok galaxy of the Ranox. Dronax's forces were also killed by Makuta Duncan, who later stated that that he would lead one away and they'd never return. It wasn't until the last person that figured out that Makuta Duncan just threw the Dark Katana and stabbed him in the brain. Yes, Makuta Duncan doesn't give a shit. After the many different people, after that, Makuta Duncan acted as if nothing had happened to, well, anyone. Now we get on to the next one. Makuta Duncan's next kill is Mydak. Mydak was a Dark Hunter who had a very great hatred towards Makuta Duncan, and had done the dumbest thing as to attack Makuta Duncan's family. See, that would have been fine if he had actually managed to kill them all. See, Makuta Duncan found out, and when you find out that your loved ones have been attacked in your own home, well, you can say Makuta Duncan's a bit pissed. And I do mean pissed. Midak was found, and during the assault, the anger that Makuta Duncan was generating was so hot that he was melting the floor and everything else around him. I know what you think. How can somebody get that hot? Well, Makuta Duncan's body cannot radiate heat well. For instance, if you hit him with a fire spell, his body will most likely absorb it and use it later. In this case, well, it was used in a more evil. After much time had passed, Makuta Duncan sought out a evil way of doing this. I do want to make this armor. And so what what's happening is, well, Makuta Duncan killed Dronix by running him through with a katana. Yeah, I know what you think. I know what you think. Oh, well, my character can block shit. Visible. Allow me to tell you this. Makuta Duncan literally has spent years gathering the resources to become this powerful. Makuta Duncan literally has no one on par with him. What about his cousin, you probably think? Well, unfortunately, Blazehorn isn't even anywhere near Makuta Duncan. And the fact that Makuta Duncan is a demigod makes him quite a bit more powerful than what people are willing to deal with. What do you mean? Makuta Duncan, the last person who claimed that they killed a god, fought Makuta Duncan, and he lost. And that is Admiral Otop, or as Indy used to call him, Vanilla Top. Otop was the leader of the forces. I use forces very loosely there. On Matanui. They basically gone and said, "Fuck you," to Makuta, to the other old traditions. This wouldn't annoy MD. Oh no, MD doesn't care whether or not they agree to their traditions. The part that really miffed MD was his shielding of Midak and condemning Makuta Duncan's actions and killing Midak afterwards. To which then Makuta Duncan stated this: "I'm disappointed in you, Otop. You could have led this place. Now I'm going to have to get rid of you, and everyone you love." And then proceeded to kill and wipe out the entire Makuta, the entire order. And just before you ask, my Skyrim loves to play up, and that was it bitching that it needs 0 kilobytes of space. I have to go through and delete saves off this shit. So I will be going to do that, and I will continue talking about Makuta Duncan in the future. This is Duncannuva saying G, One Superior, and I'll catch you later. Bye.